All right, we made it here on Game Day Radio. We've had our share of trials and tribulations early, so we're going to do an abbreviated pick 'em here. Also, our man Kurt Gammon had some what would you say, logistical issues, some logistical issues, we'll say, and so he couldn't make the trip with us, but we've still got him here on the line to make his pick. So Kurt, do you have those picks handy where you can see them?
I do. They're right here in front of me. So the first one we got going on, the only ones I put for high school were the playoff games
Right.
for our region. So the first one was Washington Wilkes at Seminole, and I believe I'm gonna go Seminole on that one.
Ooh, going against his alma mater. Well, just to make
I'm going
Kurt
higher seed, man.
just to make
gotta go higher seed.
just to make Kurt look bad, I'm gonna pick Washington Wilkes. Uh, but really, no leaning. He's probably right. This next game is Randolph Clay at Lincoln County. I don't think anybody's picking anything other than Lincoln County.
Yeah, I think I'd throw the house on Lincoln County. At least for the next two rounds.
Yeah. Also, I think it's a good time to mention our other picker. Since Kurt isn't here, Josh is kind of filling in his seat. Josh, you got some picks over there too. How are you feeling on these Washington Wilkes at Seminole and Randolph Clay at Lincoln County? You got some leanings in that?
I have some leanings in that.
Okay.
I think I have to go with Seminole just because the beef we had with Washington Wilkes.
Okay.
And matching that theme, I'm going to move on down and say that I think Lincoln County is going to take an L in that.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I actually believe that.
No, I think the only L in that is the LC in Lincoln County. But
out of principle, we have to make that pick for Randolph Clay.
I feel that. Next one, staying in our region, and like I said, only picking these region playoff games, is Mitchell County at Warren County. Warren County getting to host a playoff game. I am going to say they keep riding that high of hosting a playoff game, and Warren County wins that game. Kurt, we'll go to you first. Who you got?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to go Warren County, just being at home. And currently had to show up on homecoming. If they show up again, this first round of playoffs, it's going to be loud in there.
I agree. Josh?
Even though I want to go against them, I think I'm going to have to go with Warren on that one as well.
Yeah, I agree. And so we all go Warren in that. We'll don't want to say we're pulling for them. Oh, we got the anthem, Kurt. We'll pause for the anthem and we'll resume our college picks right after this. All right, we're back after a beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
Sounded great from my house.
Kurt, we'll go ahead and jump in these college games here. Clemson, which tonight these games are, if not already started, starting soon, I'd imagine.
I think 7:30 for Clemson and Louisville, and I believe it was 9:30 or 10 for Oregon and Minnesota.
Being at Oregon, it's going to be one of those later games. But that Clemson at Louisville, you gotta lean in that.
At first I was gonna go Clemson, but my gut's telling me that's wrong, so I'm gonna go Louisville. I'm switching my picks at the last second.
Josh,
I gotta go the opposite of him, so I'm gonna go Clemson.
I'm going Louisville because Clemson just seems all kinds of bad this year. Nothing seems to be going their way. They may be about to force Dabo to use the transfer portal here. Use it or lose it, as in lose his job probably if he doesn't use it soon.
Right.
Minnesota at Oregon. I go Oregon in that. Kurt?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to go. I hate picking Oregon.
So you do pick Oregon. Josh?
I don't hate it, but I'm going to pick Oregon.
All right. So Oregon across the board. That means that Minnesota's going to be pulling off the upset there tonight. And then getting into the Saturday slate.
Oh, guaranteed.
Getting into where I think College Game Day is at this game. Notre Dame at Pitt. I'm going to go Pitt with an upset.
I agree with you. I was like, man, Brad's going to go Pitt because of home field advantage.
Yeah,
so
home field advantage.
I'm go with that.
You got game day. Now, there is the fact that it could go the other way, and there's just too much for them, and they can't handle it. Is that how you're going, Josh? Is it too much for them, and you're not picking them?
I'm going straight to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Like, there's
okay.
No way in my mind that's happening.
Okay. So, two picking Pitt, Josh picking Notre Dame. We're going Michigan at Northwestern. This is one where I could see an upset coming. I don't think it would be the first time Northwestern's kind of pulled off one of these upsets. Kurt, what are you thinking?
So, my buddy Brendan from Michigan that we've asked for football advice a few times, he has a few kids that he coached go to Northwestern, but he's a huge Michigan fan.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him today. I went straight to him for the pick. I was like, I'm not gonna pick this one. I'm gonna let him do it. And you know what? He agreed with it. He said we're gonna ride out Northwest upset.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going Northwestern upset. You're going Northwestern upset, Josh?
I'm gonna go with sanity here.
He's
I'm gonna go straight to Michigan.
okay. He's a Michigan man, as they would call him. Oklahoma at Alabama.
Give me Bama.
I guess we've got Kurt's pick. I'll also, there's part of me that could see this happening. Also, because I like to just kind of pull for some chaos in the SEC later in the year. What happens if Oklahoma wins this game for the SEC championship? So just for that, what do you think, Kurt?
Honestly, I'm okay with that because, me and my dad, we were talking about it a few weeks ago. And we were like, man, you don't really even want to play an SEC championship game anymore.
Georgia might be sitting in the catbird seat of hosting a playoff game and not having to play in the SEC championship.
Because here's the deal. Who would you rather play? A healthy Texas A&M in the SEC championship game to try to get your berth into the playoffs, or would you rather play number 12 North Texas
at home
as the 5th seed in the first round of the playoffs?
Right.
It's kind of an easy choice.
So you're picking Bama, but you're okay with the loss here.
Yeah, I'm not okay with it. I'm never okay with this. However, it won't be the end of the world.
Okay, Josh?
I do have a brain, so I'm gonna obviously go with Alabama, even though I do not want them to win.
The way Oklahoma wins is if John Mateer is as healthy as he's been. When he got that hand injury, it all went downhill. But maybe he gets a little good bill of health and comes back strong. But I'll pick Oklahoma, but I'm not too confident. Two more here, Kurt, and they're coming out for coin toss. We'll get to that. Iowa at USC. I'm gonna pick Iowa in this, even though USC is home.
I'm going with you too. I'm going Iowa too.
Okay.
Let's make that 3.
3 for Iowa. And then the third on here, or I say the third, our last one here is Texas at Georgia. Obviously, for me, that's a big game. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to claim the dogs in that one, Kurt.
I'm going to claim the dogs just because I hope I give them bad juju.
Yeah, I hope you don't. Josh?
I would be out of my mind to not pick UGA.
Okay. Well, I hope all goes well. Big game. I turned down tickets to that game because I knew I had to be here supporting my Tigers. Wish I would be at the game, but We got a long drive ahead of us tonight.
Along with some ladybugs. Apparently.
Yeah, we got something. Kurt, we'll tell you about this booth when we get home. Anything you want to tell the people before I let you go and we get to some football here?
Hey, man, I'm just about to just relax and watch the football just like everybody else. Enjoy being around. And Brad, Josh, y'all be safe and bring back a W.
We will, and I think, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure we might get to host if we win this one. So hopefully, Kurt, you pick it back up with us next week at home.
Yes, sir. Sure will. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers, and that's Kurt Gammon.
Thank you, Kurt. We love you.
We're getting ready for coin toss here. The teams are at midfield. I'm going to lay out and try to pay attention and see if I can actually see who wins and what the verdict is of the coin toss. All right, what do we got here? Greene County, he said won the toss, but we're taking the ball, and all year, if we've won the toss, we kick, so I'm not positive we won the toss there, Josh, but I do.
That's not what it looked like to me either, Brad.
But it does look like we are taking the ball. I can say that for certain. So it looks like Greene County will start with the ball. And we got playoff football here on a Friday night in Blakely, Georgia. Let me tell you, I don't know if you've ever been down through here, but there are a lot of fields to drive through. Not much structures around, but there's plenty of farmland. And honestly, as the Tigers run onto the field, great. All things considered, 4-hour drive, we got fans here.
And we got here for sure, yeah. We're looking out here. This is probably more than we usually would have in an away game, I'd say.
You got to love the support. If you're on the team, you know that these guys and gals in the crowd really care about you. They made that drive because, like we said, it wasn't short. It's not necessarily – I was going to say it's not a scenic route, but I kind of liked it, to be honest.
I did as well. It was a lot more peaceful than some of the other routes we've dealt with this year.
Except for some of those times where you're driving straight into the sun. I did have to battle that a little bit. But
yeah, we definitely should have invested in some sunglasses.
Well, see, I had some, but there's just some points where you lose it. There isn't anything you can do about it. But
exactly.
Tigers taking the field there in the white unis, gold numbers, black bottoms. Early County in blue, they've got gold helmets, gold numbering as well, just like the Tigers. I'm excited for this game. The Early County offense is one that we've kind of seen throughout the season, especially later here in the season. We've had LOA run a similar offense, and of course Lincoln County in our last game. And all seriousness here, you're not going to see a tougher team running that offense than Lincoln County. And so you're prepared for it.
Yeah, to bring to that point, the way I see it is we have a 50-50 chance tonight. It's either we're going to go home with a dub or with an L.
Correct. And love to go home, bring back a win to the hometown crowd. They're getting ready to kick it off here. Goodness gracious, that is a tall fella kicking the ball.
Yes,
he'll put a boot to it down the middle. It's going to go to Dontrell at the 20. He's going to take it to the 30. Gets to about the 32, fights off a tackle there. He was fighting hard on that, but I think they'll spot him at about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line, and the Tigers will take over on offense there.
And, whether we come home with a dub or an L tonight, I think that everybody can just appreciate the season we've had. I think D-Rob said it in his interview last week, but not a lot of people probably would have seen this coming for us.
No.
Here we are.
Yeah. A season of ups and downs for sure, and to make it to where you are now, where you're in the playoffs, you've got a chance to. You can still win a state championship. There are teams that cannot do that, and you are one that still is in the fight. You've got a chance, but you got to come out strong here. It all matters what you do right here in this game. Be nice to get off to a good start here. Tigers are on the field. Lanny Garrison's in the backfield right now. He's back there by himself. He's got 2 receivers each side of the line. Not sure what we're waiting on here. There we go. There's a whistle.
Always love to have those.
No, I cannot get over number 5 and how tall he is. Throw right off the jump. Dontrell going on a bit of a slant. Wide open. I mean, there was nobody but grass and opportunity between him if he catches that one.
And it looks like the grass got most of that.
Yeah. Little bit of a low throw, but I think he can bring that in.
It's the first throw of the game, you know. We're still warming up into it.
And maybe a little bit of jitters involved in that.
Oh, for sure.
You've got 3 receivers lined up to the right now. They'll take it, hand it to Trevez up the middle, who's got plenty of room, does Trevez, and I think he's got a first down.
Looks like it to me, Brad.
See if they give him one. They will, and that'll be a first down for the Tigers. Getting past the 40-yard line up to about the 42-yard line. Boom. I always like it when I say it, and the PA guy gives it right back to me, same answer.
It makes you feel better about yourself, you know?
Makes me act like I know what I'm doing anyways. We're in the shotgun again. 2 receivers left. Trevez in the backfield with Landon. They send Khalil Dorsey in motion and give him a pop pass around the right side, and we've got a flag, and Khalil tackled in the backfield. I'm afraid that flag's going to be on us.
Well, why break the change of pace that we've been on the last few weeks?
They do like to call those on us.
I think it's because they see the yellow in our unis.
Well, also, anytime you get those swing passes or plays that go parallel to the line of scrimmage, there's a chance you're going to hold somebody because they're trying to break away from you. You're just going to see that jersey pull. Josh, I'm looking over on the Early County sideline, and they've got something that I don't think I've seen at a high school game this year. They got a mascot back there. He's hiding behind the tent right now. Not necessarily
Oh, they sure do have a mascot back there.
He's not full of pep right now, but he is on the field. He might just be doing it for warmth.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't blame him tonight.
I respect it. Not too cold, but a little chilly. They'll take the penalty yardage and back him up a little bit for holding. Landon's in the shotgun, gives it to Trevez, fakes it to Trevez, and off the hands of Khalil as he rolls out. No, that's not Khalil. That's Malik Miller, the intended receiver on that play.
Well, I can tell you who you won't mistake tonight, Landon. Those are some
He's got some shoes on. He's got the slippers on tonight. I need to pull up my photo you set up here.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Landon in the backfield. Has Trevez come in motion. He's looking to throw as Landon throws it over to the right and in the direction of Trevez, and then we get a flag near side. Let's see what the line judge has got for us here. Still waiting for the call from the white hat.
Just want to take a moment to point out how amazing this door to this press box is.
Yeah.
They just don't make doors like that anymore.
A bit of a security system here because you don't have to wonder when your visitors are coming in.
Oh, not at all. It has an inbuilt alarm system.
So it is a flag on Early County. We're going to take that penalty yardage. Let's see where they mark him up to. It looks like we'll get back to the original line of scrimmage from where they started after getting that first down on the drive. Make it 2nd and 10. 11:08 to go in the first. I'm learning now I can't trust the bottom of their scoreboard because they've still got ball on the 20 and 1st and 10, so can't trust that. 3 receivers near side to us. They give it to Trevez up the middle. He's going to get about 5, maybe 6 yards on that carry.
Definitely wasn't scared of a little contact.
No, Trevez is not a man afraid to get into some contact. Yeah, see what you can do with that.
About 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers.
Josh doubling as technical support, host, and a list of other things during this broadcast.
Let's get up,
but
I think that works out for the best though, because honestly, they need to listen to you if they want to know the football game.
Right. This just lets me talk about what's going on, and we snap it in the shotgun, give it to Trevez. Go up the right side with it, does Trevez. I'm going to be honest, got a little distracted. We had a bit of a scrap from the receiver and the cornerback coming to our sideline. No flags, though. But the Tigers do pick up a first down on that, and that's what's most important. Clock running 10:24 here. Thank you, sir, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Shotgun, snaps it to Landon. Chavez up the middle.
Number 2 again on the carry.
They'll give him
Gain of a couple.
2 yards on that. I'm going to go ahead and work on pulling up my Early County roster over here. Oh, we've got comments going over here.
Oh, we do, don't we?
So people just want to give this because we've got some people asking in the comments. We can't show video tonight just because playoffs. There's some GHSA regulations about that, but we can give you audio. We would love to give you some video, but that one's not an us thing.
Yeah, that is not a decision that we get to change. Sadly.
If we had the ability, you would get it. I promise.
And just for furthering that point, that's not even one of those things where we can ask for forgiveness later on.
No. It would be the end of game day radio, I think, if we
Very
did that.
quickly.
So we're bringing you all we can bring you. Stick with us here. We're just trying to bring people at home what's happening here 4 hours down the road. If you sneeze in Alabama, we know about it right now because we are on the line.
Honestly, Brad, I'd go as far to say we probably tickled the nose.
Yeah, we are near Alabama for sure. We're in the shotgun. Landon's looking to throw, he's got a man looking open, throws it deep down the field, looking for Dontrell. Oh, and he's going to be overthrown just a little bit. Ball falls into the end zone. Not a bad look there, though. Dontrell had a step on the guy, and that's going to bring up 4th down here for the Tigers. But they are past midfield. They're on about the 45-yard line. Let's see what they do. Are they going to punt? Are they going to set up in the shotgun and then drop Landon back to punt like we've seen them do so many times? Right now they are in the shotgun, Landon and Chavez. Tiger Band on the scene now.
Did make it in time, y'all.
Landon takes it. He is going to punt it. Bit of a short punt, but you don't need much from where you are. It's getting at the 20 and bouncing back the other way, and we'll grab it. We're going to mark that at the Early County 21 if everybody's all right with that. I think that's where we're going to call it.
You know, I think 22, but hey, tomato.
You get it.
First and 10 in Early County.
It'd be 1st and 10 Early County, and like we said earlier, Early County is going to run a bit of that triple option. They're going to run the ball. That's what's going to happen. They're going to run the ball. They've got a solid running back. If you caught any of our playoff preview last Friday, Kurt told you about the yards, and this young man is arguably averaging, not arguably, he is averaging almost a 1st down a carry. Quarterback does a pop pass around from right to left, and he's got room, and he's got a 1st down.
That would be why.
There's some speed out there. They've got athletes. Now, there's a reason they are a number 1 seed. They're not a bad team, but I still think our Tigers have a shot in this game to pull an upset here. Got to make a stand early on defense here just to let them know you can't let them get that running offense going because that is what they're going to do. And on the other hand, though, while you're not going to stop the run, you just got to hope you can slow it down. They'll go under center here, hand it off inside to a man who's got a lot of room. He's to the 50, 40, 30. He may be gone.
10. He's in there. That's a touchdown.
He is gone. It's an Early County touchdown. I was really hoping to look back and see some flags.
Me and you both, Brad.
But I hate to report that there are no flags.
But, you know, even with that first little drive we had there, it made me feel a little bit better.
There was some promise in that drive. We moved the ball. It wasn't a stone wall on defense that we were going against. They just took this handoff here, went off the right side, and took it to the house. See what they do on. Does not look like they kicked the extra point. More so they're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here. And they're going to go in for 2. It's going to be 8-0 Early County with 8:09 left to go in the first quarter. Ethan, after that touchdown, I think we're going to go to a City Market ad if you'll throw us to that, and we'll come back with the kickoff right after this.
At Bank South, we are committed to Greensboro and we are committed to you. Now you can show your Tiger pride and support the Greene County school system with the Greene County Tiger debit card, available in your choice of black or gold. At Bank South, we're more than just a bank, we're your neighbors. Secure your card at the Greensboro branch or by visiting banksouth.com/GC Tigers.
We're back here set for kickoff. 8-0 Early County. 8:09. We still got time. I think this is a good time as they get set to kick off here. I'll wait till they kick it off and then I'll give a little tidbit that our listeners and viewers can be ready for later in the game as they kick it off here. It's going to be picked up at the 20 by Dontrell. He's going to get up to about the 40-yard line. Not a bad return. Still fighting. See where they mark him. I had him farther than that, but I think they'll give him the 37. Oh, wait.
Like in that mentality, too.
He is 39-yard lines what they're going with. So what I was talking about at halftime, we've had a student producer all year, Mr. Ethan Pascal. We're going to throw him on the mic. He'll get a little interview by mentor Josh Gunn here. We'll let Josh ask him some questions about his experiences on Game Day Radio so far this year. They send a man in motion to the Tigers. Landon drops back to pass. He's scrambling, looks to throw, and he's hit hard in the middle. They're ruling it a live ball, but the ball went forward. Have to see what happens. It does look like that was a forward pass, but the referees are not treating it that way.
Not nearly at all.
And if you can hear Early County sideline, they're happy with the play as exactly. Exactly. We can't ask for a better producer here on our initial season of Game Day Radio. Ethan's done all of we've asked of him and more.
And more on top of that.
More on top of that. Early County's going to go under center again. They're close to Greene County's 45, and they'll run it up the middle here. They're going to get past the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
We just a quick touch up. We apologize for having any audio delay for any of you folks out there. We're not operating with the most optimal setup. We'll probably attempt to fix on our next break. So if you can just bear with us, we'd appreciate that very much.
Early County breaks the huddle. They'll come up to the ball. Snap it, give it up the middle, and he's going to be stacked at the line and drive him back. We'll see where they spot him. He may have lost a yard. At best, he got back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 1. Third and 1 here. Gotta imagine that they're going for it if you stop them on 3rd down. Ball's on about the 36-yard line, 37. Early County comes up to the ball. They go under center. Takes it, hands it off up the middle. No, ball on the ground, back behind. He faked it up the middle and lost about 6 or 7 yards on that.
Love to see anything to slow that down, though.
Just what we needed. That was more of a traditional fumble. He turned around and put the ball on the ground. Now it's going to be interesting of whether they go for it or not. Still on the Tiger side of the field, but it's more 4th and 7 now than it is anything close to a first down. Much more dire situation than their 3rd and 1 they were looking at. They go shotgun set up here, man in motion, fake it. They hand it up the middle. And we're going to tackle him. He's still fighting, though, trying to turn his legs. They've got a bit of a scrum, and he'll go down.
Looks like we got a man
Did
down.
they give him a first down? They are going to give him a first down.
Gain of 8 on the play. And this is enough for a Bobcat first down.
I really thought that forward momentum had been stopped in that, and they kind of kept a little bit of a rugby scrum just going for about 6 yards. Hit them at the line of scrimmage, and they still get a first down. Got a player down on the field for the Tigers. Ethan, let's go ahead and go to City Market, and we'll come back after this injury timeout. We're back.
Ball is placed at the green.
Logan Frederick walking off under his own power with trainer Kelsey.
I always love to see somebody getting back to their feet on their own after something like that.
Yeah, that was a big pile of pretty much everyone on the field was in the pile there, and glad he was able to walk off under his own power, and they'll go back to play here, first down. Early County hands it off. Not a bad run. They're going to give about 5 yards on it. Josh, I might have to come into your territory a little bit to see around this corner here.
No, that's fine, as long as you don't come too far. The window is not our friend tonight. Now, I feel like this is the first press box in a while, though, where we haven't had to get hiking.
May need some bug spray, but
Hey, they have some by the door, though.
you know, you pick your battles. I'll take that. Inside handoff for Early County. Not much there, though. Near the first down marker, they'll give him a first down.
First and 10 in Early County.
Be first and 10 Early County. The ball's going to be at the 24-yard line.
Ball is placed at the 24-yard line.
I think that's something you can live with, though, after their first run resulted in 8 points being on the board.
Yeah, definitely making a. I heard one defensive coach say the goal of the defense is, if nothing else, make them snap. Nothing else, make them snap it again, and we are doing that here as they'll try to hand it off up the left side, and we'll hit them. I'm gonna call it a gain of 5.
You go again, the ball carrier. Another nice gain. Second down and 5.
Be second and 5.
Ball is placed at the 18-yard line. Green County, 3:33 to play. Early
County. Evan Griss, the senior, goes in for his first touchdown of the game.
Your score, Early County 14, Green County 0.
That'll make the score 14. That'll make the score 14-0 Early County.
Somebody may need to WikiLeak that to their scoreboard operator, but yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have that up there, but they are going to attempt the extra point this time, not going for 2. They get the snap down. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
I didn't have a whole lot of faith in it when he put his foot in it, but he did get it through the uprights.
It tricked me for a minute there in flight.
Maybe this is telling you where my mind's at, but they just ran down the sideline over there with the Cats flag, and I thought it said Eats for sure. So
we are a little backwards today.
But what I'm saying is I may find the concession stand at halftime and just see what they got to offer over there. And
you know, I was trying to keep my mind off of food.
it's part of the experience. You got to see what every concession stand brings to the table.
You know, it might be worth us putting together a little rankings list as we move on here.
Put that on the to-do list for next season.
We'll move it to the top too. Don't worry.
Yeah. We'll get you gotta have a hot dog at every stadium. So maybe we do a hot dog ranking at the different road stadiums.
I think there's the ones we have to really stick with are your hot dogs, your cheese fries for sure.
Yeah, nachos are in there.
Nachos.
They're gonna kick it off here. They switched kickers after he kicked the extra point. They let him kick it off. Gonna kick it to Trevez at the 20. They'll stack him up at the 25. And that was a bit of a dribbler kick. Not, I guess you'd call it a squib kick. Right down the middle, faded off to the right. Trevez picks it up and tries to get around the corner, but they wrapped him up at the 25.
Hopefully we're back for everybody out there. I know we dipped out for a second there. I mentioned it earlier, just not the most optimal conditions for us tonight, so we appreciate y'all sticking around with us.
Yeah, I don't know if this Tim building is necessarily the best for getting signal out.
You know, something tells me it probably would be.
We're probably the
working
first
against us a
people.
little.
We're probably the first people ever to try to run internet out of this building, if I had to guess.
And my guess is we'll probably be the last.
We might be the last. Tigers on the field in the shotgun. A little bit of a early go at it for the D-line, but they'll
Great thing.
let it go. Gonna throw it out to the right to Dontrell. They're gonna pick up 7. Be 2nd and 3rd. Or 2nd and 3 to go, excuse me.
Ball was placed at the 36-yard line.
They'll have him at the 36. Landon in the shotgun. He's got trips and his receivers to the left. Trevez in the backfield with him. Snaps it. Gives it up the middle to Trevez, who holds tight to the ball. Tigers switching people in and out. See Quez Hole running onto the field. Ditching his gloves. Almost took Coach Williams out with that glove. A little bit of confusion here, but I think they're getting it situated. They're going with what we've called the Wild Tiger formation with Dontrell in at quarterback. He'll take the snap, run it left. He's got Trevez as a lead blocker. Tries to shake off a tackle, and Early County does bring him down. Tackles him, drags him down by his jersey.
That was Jacoby Brown once again, along with
It's going to be 4th and very short here. Interesting to see what happens here with 1 minute left to go in this first quarter. PA calls it a 4th and a long 2. Doesn't look like punt right now. Landon is usually our punter, and
I mean, honestly, you're right there.
I don't. He's on the sideline. They'll snap it to Dontrell. They're going to give it to Trevez around the side, and he's got the first down and had a little bit room for more, but they'll trip him up. If they don't get him there, that you can go ahead and put the points on the board. He was gone. They'll shoelace tackle him at about the 44-yard line. Tigers going with a little bit of pace here. Dontrell still in at quarterback. He's got Trevez in the backfield with him. Claps his hands, gets the snap, gives it to Trevez up the middle, tries to go around the left side. He's going to get to the 49-yard line.
You know, sometimes throwing a little chaos their way throws them off track.
Yeah, I don't. It's up to these other teams to kind of watch film and see what we do. But if you watched earlier games, you're not going to see this package that we're running now because we didn't run it. And speaking of running, we've run out of time in this first quarter. We'll drop back. We'll go to commercial break, and we'll come back with the start of the second quarter. We're back here. Start of the second quarter. Your Tigers have the ball. They switch which way they're going. We were at midfield, so we didn't have to go far. Just switch sides.
Pretty convenient on that.
Yeah, that was good timing for us there. 49-yard line. Shotgun. They send Trevez in motion to the right. Fake the throw to him. They're going to throw it. Oh, has Khalil, but throws it over his head just a little bit. There have been several times here where the Tigers could hit a couple big plays and have just been fingertips away from it happening. Fingertips on they get his shoelace here on Trevez the play before this and bring him down. That one just outside the reach of Khalil. Brings up 3rd and 5. Glad to have everybody listening here with us on a playoff Friday night. Snap. Hands it up the middle to Trevez, and Trevez, I believe, has got the first down. He does.
Looks like it to me. We all had a little handsy action going on there.
Yeah, I swear the people on the receivers and corners seem to be going at it a little bit before the snap. So I don't know if they are going to call that, but they both seem to be getting a head start, or maybe they're just timing it pretty well. But
what can I say? You gotta love playoff football.
Exactly. You do it till you get caught, anyways. I think.
And then probably a few more times after that.
They'll snap it, give it to Trevez up the middle.
Number 2 again on the carry. Brought down by Levante Lee.
D-Rob going over and firing up his defense as they go over a little bit of film over here under the tent.
From the 42-yard line.
Getting ready to snap the ball.
Ooh, tries to draw him offside, does Landon, but they don't call it.
I guess we ran out of flags tonight, guys.
And like I said, they gotta either you gotta act like on the O lineman, you gotta reach out and react to it, or they gotta touch you. It doesn't seem like they're gonna call it. We take the snap. Landon's rolling out right, trying to throw. Doesn't have a man over there and throws it over to the right. But he was out of the pocket. I don't see any flag.
3rd and 7.
Really, fans still trying to get that offsides penalty, but no flag. So far, we've had what looked like a incomplete pass that was called a fumble, not in our favor, and we had them almost in the backfield and it not called offsides, but no one reacted. 3rd down handoff here to Trevez, and they're going to stuff him at the line. He may gain 1. He does. 4th and Josh, you going? What are you saying that is? 4th and how long? 7.
6, 7.
There you go. I gave you the chance. I set you up.
I had to do that for Kurt.
Yeah.
Not being here with us tonight.
Don't know what that means, to be honest, but as someone who just turned 30 last month, I don't think I'm supposed to know what that means.
I think that's the point.
Shotgun formation is 4th down. A hush comes over the crowd
it got eerily quiet there for a second.
Got to be quiet while the offense is working. D-Rob's going to call a timeout here. When he goes to timeout, we'll go to timeout, and we'll come back right after this.
All right, welcome back. We're coming back out from halftime. I mean, not halftime, timeout. I'm trying to rush us through this game. I just wanted to get in real quick before we get back to action.
Get it.
I was informed that I have some people listening. Two groups of people I want to shout out real quick. I got Nono and Tanner. Love you guys. Go grab y'all's phones, get us some more viewers, and shout out to Ethan's family for tuning in as well.
Appreciate them hanging with us. A pass here on 4th down, deflected at the line.
That was a pretty good deflection too.
I think it's going to be incomplete.
Don't get too carried away with guessing calls tonight.
So
we're batting pretty low right now.
Early County's going to take over at about the 40-yard line.
Like they got a man down on the field. Yeah, I think we're going to cut away real quick.
Go ahead and
just
hit
out of
another,
respect here.
hit
We'll be
another
back with
ad
you.
and we'll be back. We're back after that injury timeout. The player able to get up and walk off under his own power. Early County set to start their drive at their own 40-yard line. They'll start out under center. They'll give it up to the running back up the right side, and he's got a lot of room. It's going to be in for an Early County touchdown. First play of this drive. They take it to the house. We'll begrudgingly have to put some more score points on our scoreboard. That gets it to 21-0.
I will say, shout out to Ethan. He's getting it a whole lot faster than their controller is.
Yeah. No, still 15-0 here in Early County, but
Which, hey, we'll take if that's what you want to give us.
they'll kick the extra point. It's up,
And in.
and it's good.
And it's good. So their score is 22-0.
That'll make it 22-0 Early County. Their scoreboard had me doubting. I just kind of waited for, there they go. I waited for the PA announcer because then I was like, did we miss an extra point down here? Because I thought it was going to be something else, but that's just me not knowing how to do math.
You know, but, well, I don't know that it's necessarily you not knowing how to do math. They're not exactly committed to the numbers that they're entering in. I imagine it doesn't help.
I think
having
they
a
were
tree.
waiting. I think they were waiting on the PA announcer as well. Also, I don't know if they can see it. Like you were
I
saying,
genuinely don't think they can see their score.
there's 2 trees in this whole schoolyard, maybe 3 counting this one over here, and both the 2 are literally covering up the score a little bit on the scoreboard. More so on their side than our side.
Which, hey, I get it. You know, be one with nature and all.
Yeah. Aesthetic.
Yeah, it's great until around 7:30 on Friday nights.
Yeah. I got a plant in my house. You know, they're doing that these days.
Yeah.
Inside plants and whatnot.
You should think about putting it in front of your TV, honestly.
Yeah, that's what they did here. They'll kick it off. Gets to about the 20, goes off the hands of Dontrell, and Early County's going to pick it up. And I don't think you can advance it.
There's definitely some disagreement from the refs on this one.
The kickoff is
Don Sherrill had it hit off his hands. He was trying to run up and catch it and kind of gave it a knee. And now they're going to give him a touchdown, saying that they can advance it. Coach Darius Robinson is not agreeing with the call. Out on the field to let them know that he doesn't necessarily think that's what they should call, and they will bring it back, take the points off the board, and they'll spot it at about the where they got it at, the 34-yard line.
I'm not that great at counting, but that's what it looks like.
We're gonna
to me.
say it's Greene County's 34, maybe the
34?
33-yard line.
33-yard line.
There you go. You were on it.
Early County.
So still 22-0, but Early County does get the ball. Dontrell trying to catch the kick in stride. Kicks it himself a little bit straight to Early County's guy who picked it up in stride and scored, but you can't advance that kick just the same. You can't advance an onside kick. They'll snap it under center. We may have had a false start, but instead they'll call offsides on us.
You know, I'll pick it over, what was it, 7, 8, 9, pick a number of holding calls.
Yeah. The crazy thing was there was a guy that jumped, but he got back, and then they waited for the snap and called him offside. So I don't know.
I think this is just a really creative night for everybody.
I just call the games.
Very well.
I try my best. They're going to go shotgun. I've never seen linemen switch around, but Early County's guard and tackle just kind of switch spots, and they'll run it right behind them, and they're going to get stuffed on that side.
Love to see it.
Don't think they got anything. If they did, it's a yard at the most. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Good to see Logan Frederick back on the field after that injury earlier. Big part of that linebacker core in the Greene County Tiger defense. Big part of the future, hopefully, of Greene County football here. They're going to shotgun snap it, does Early County, roll to the left. They're looking to throw. They've got a man in the end zone. Defended well. Who is that over there? That's going to be Caden Cummins in great coverage over there. They had a step on him, but the closing speed, he had to get there and make a play on the ball. Great play.
You know, really got to applaud them. They're really making the best out of a bad situation here.
The calls aren't necessarily going their way. The ball's not bouncing their way for sure, but they're still fighting. As we've seen all year, the Tigers are going to fight to the end. Still plenty of game left to make it a tight game here. 22-0 with 8:37 to go left in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Early County goes under center, hands it off around the right side. Their guy's dancing. I do think he's got the first down on that far sideline.
Sadly, you're right.
They're going to get him past the 20-yard line inside into the red zone. Got to make them snap it again. If you can get them here in the red zone, things do constrict. Not a lot of space to run around the edges. They've got to come straight to you up the middle. More so than in the open field.
Never hate slowing them down, man. That's for sure.
They'll snap it, and he puts the ball on the ground, does the quarterback, and he falls on it behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to lose about 3 on that.
Hey, we'll take it.
Twice he's done that. 3 strikes, he might be out, and we may have the ball after that. At least I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I'm hoping he does it a few more times, really practices that move for us.
Their quarterback, according to Max Preps, is a senior, Evan Griss, playing in what could be his last game, definitely his last season. I know this sounds bad, but as a Greene County fan, I hope it is his last game tonight.
Yeah.
Meaning we're going on into the playoffs. He'll hand it off. No, he'll fake the handoff, try to get around the left side. No room there, and we stack him up. I don't think he got... If he got a yard, that was all.
Well, you know, I would say I hated it, but he's not in Greene County, so yeah, I definitely want this to be his last game, Brad.
You know, all well wishes in the future.
I hope that he gets the best college program he can get. But I hope tonight is not part of that process.
Not his best game tonight. It's not what we're looking for.
Not at all.
It's going to be 3rd and long. They snap it. It's off his hands again, and we're chasing him down. Bring him down at the 30-yard line. Sack in the backfield by host of Tigers. Trying to see who that is over there.
Yep, I'm going to have to agree with PA announcer on that one. That's going to be 4th and long. Gotta love to see that.
Looks like 25 in there on the tackle. 4th down. It looks like we're going to... Don't know if they're punting. They're on our side of the field inside the 30, but that did move them out of the red zone. They're coming out. They're going to go under center. I think they're going to call a timeout here. Oh, delay a game. They'll take delay a game. That does give them a little bit more room to punt. I don't imagine, judging off of their field goal kicking scenarios that I've seen so far, that they have a kicker kicking it from this far. So they want to give themselves a little more room to punt. They'll take the penalty.
Hope you can hear the amazing, invincible marching Tigers.
We got them over here.
What's that? To our, that's over there to our right, isn't it? It's kind of hard to hear.
I think, yeah, they're over here to our right. Shotgun formation for Early County. They are running a play. They try to run it around the right side, and they've got room, a lot of room. They're going to get in for a touchdown. Man. Thought we had them on their heels. They run around the right side. They've had a lot of success going down that right side over there. They went back to the well, found success again, and they get in the end zone again, making it 28-0. Early County, 5:40 to go in the first half.
That whole run right there, that whole sequence was more of a, not necessarily bad defense, just better offense on that one.
Speed. That's a fast fella with the ball.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole story of it too.
Extra points up. It's good. It'll be 29-0.
Mendez remains perfect on the night. Your score is 29-0 early.
PA announcer said he remains perfect on the night. I thought he was going to say on the season. I was like, good job. If you made it this far, you're bound to miss one somewhere along the way. Bad snap, bad hold.
Percentages are going to even out, right?
Right. But just perfect on the night.
Just got to add in here real quick. I think I finally saw your eat sign over there.
Yeah, they run down the sideline with the flags, and the C could be easily mistaken for an E.
Apparently, a 4-hour drive really helps sell the effect.
Yeah. Did see the mascot getting in on that cheer or whatever you call the dance after the touchdown there.
He might have the move. It's just getting a little chilly.
They're the Early County Wildcats? No, Bobcats, says on their scoreboard.
Bobcats.
Early County Bobcats. He's looking Bobcat-like, but I would say it's also close to, if you've ever seen Penn State's mascot, that's what it looks like. They'll kick it off here. Dontrell will catch it successfully at the 25 and get room to the 40, where they'll drag him down by his ankles there. 29-0, 5:34 to go in the first half. Tigers with the ball. Wherever you're sitting at home, get up, move around, because that spot's not working. We need something else. Hoping that'll change our luck.
If you have your hat on backwards, turn it front. And
Yeah,
vice versa.
I don't know. Maybe I was going to say it might be too early for rally caps. I don't know if that's more of a baseball thing, though, as a rally cap, but I don't think it's we don't want it to be too late. You know, I don't know if too early is a thing. Let's see. Trips to the left. Trevez in the backfield with Landon. Trevez will take the fake, and Landon's going to shake a guy at the 40 and get to the 46, 47-yard line. Landon put a move on that guy there. It might be the cleats.
It's definitely the cleats.
And watching Landon this season, he can run the ball well.
Yes.
He is at his best, I think, when he is able to run north and south, which is not necessarily something you hear about a quarterback. But he did run well to the sides there. Handoff up the middle to Trevez is stuffed.
It's like a loss of, what, 1-2 there?
Big stop, 3rd down and 5 for the Bobcat defense. 4:38.
Be 3rd down as they do cause a little bit of a loss on that play. We're at the 45. Landon gets a snap, gives it to Trevez, trying to find a hole. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's going to be 4th and 2. The 1st down marker at the 50-yard line.
Big 4th and 2 for the Tigers. Big 4th down play for the Bobcat.
Going with the wild Tiger formation here.
Bobcat fans.
Backfield consists of Dontrell, Quez, and Trevez. Dontrell takes the snap. He's going to run it up the middle. He's got a 1st down. He's got it
Too.
to the Early County 45.
Gotta love that door, guys.
I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. Basically, just like if you've ever had a screen door in your porch.
I mean, that's definitely the angle it's going for. I was thinking more of a cannon being shot, but whatever
Dontrell,
works.
speaking of, looked like he was shot out of cannon on that last run. He'll take the snap here and give it to Trevez, and Trevez is making people miss. If you've seen Trevez play football, you know what I mean. He's got an uncanny way of making people miss.
7-8 on the play, 2nd down and 2.
Going to pick up 8 yards on that, making it 2nd and 2. Let's keep running that ball.
Yeah, if we had a shot out of cannon before, that was more ballisticness.
Yeah. Dontrell still in at quarterback. He's going to take it and give it to Trevez again. Going up the middle, falls backwards for a 1st down.
1st down.
Lost his balance, but he's always going to fall forward. The sign of a good running back is a trait you'd love to have. They always fall forward, and he does there.
Play in the 1st half.
They'll take it, hand it off to the right. Not going to get much. He'll get 3 on that carry. Dontrell on the carry there.
I do want to repeat an announcement. The food truck across the way.
I just heard a food truck announcement.
Bobcat fans, exit the west side.
West side.
Walk around.
If we can get Ethan on that, checking out where that is. They'll go Wildcat with Trevez here, and he'll take the snap. I did see a flag on that far sideline. Trevez is way down the field, though. I'm hoping that's offsides the way that flag was dropped right at the snap, and they let the play go. It was on that line judge on the home sideline over there. Unfortunately, they're going to call illegal procedure against Greene County.
You know, I kind of got to say at this point, don't know what I expected there.
Yeah, well, they gave the sign for illegal procedure. Also looks like false start. There's no way it was a false start because you don't let the play go if it's a false start. And we went all the way down the field here. So I'm guessing it was some way we were lined up. Just didn't seem like something that you let the play go, given what you called.
It'll be 2nd down.
It's going to be 2nd and 11.
13 for the Tigers.
They're still walking around with the ball. Where are they going to spot it? They're coming to this near hash.
Ball is placed at the Early County 34-yard line. 1:57 to play in the half.
So 2nd and 12 from the Early County 34. Dontrell takes the ball, hands it to Trevez. Fighting through. He's going to get 5 on that carry.
Baby steps are still steps.
Be to the 27 down there.
Large baby steps, and we'll take it.
Moving in the right direction nonetheless.
Exactly.
Your camera crew's on it tonight. Look at Gchs go. He's on top of it down there. They're going to run it right here. Does Trevez again.
He is definitely on top of the bleachers. I'll give you that.
I think it's a gain of 1 on that carry for Trevez.
All jokes, love you, Gchs. Even though I know you probably won't watch this.
Give him credit. He might.
He will if I tell him. And that's why we love him.
You tell him we said his name. He's on it.
Exactly.
4th down here for Greene County. 4th and 5. Well into Early County territory. Just outside the red zone. We got a timeout, Greene County. Ethan will go ahead and take a timeout with them, and we'll be back right after this.
Ball was dropped on the 32.
They'll snap the ball. Dontrell's going to drop the snap here, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Tigers. Not how you wanted to come out of that timeout.
It's not how you want to make it to the end of this first half either.
No. 42 seconds left to halftime. We'll say that Early County has a ways to go. They don't traditionally throw the ball, but they do have the ability to throw it deep downfield. They kind of will lull you to sleep with the run, but with 42 seconds, not a whole lot of time to run the ball. They do have, I believe, 2 timeouts left. Scoreboard says everybody's got all 3 timeouts left, and that just can't be true because we've called 2. They'll go under center. They'll give it off to the running back around the right side, and guess what? He's gone again. He's going to be 10, touchdown. There is a flag, though. Multiple flags coming in.
Oh, I see that we have a little scuffle going on.
I think there's a bit of a discussion going on. I think it might. I'm hoping that they're going to get them for taunting.
I don't know what you saw.
But
It looked like they were inviting each other over for Thanksgiving in a few weeks.
Yeah. Who's going to bring the yams?
I don't know, but I feel like one of them brought the beef.
They disagreed for sure on who was bringing what. Let's see what the call is here. I don't know if they've given us a call, but they are moving the ball down.
You know, they're very vague with their intentions tonight, this officiating crew is.
And as you can imagine, they have not put the points on the board.
Who needs to know the score?
We've got a Mr. Chad Smith in the comments here saying best announcers in the game.
Flattery won't get you far here.
They'll attempt the extra point. Got a bit of a hold up here. I never saw them say what happened on that penalty, but it also could be, there it is. Sideline warning. Unsportsmanlike. There you go, against the Bobcats. I assume it will be on the kickoff, because if you can make that a interesting kickoff, 30 seconds is time to get down there and do something on a kickoff for sure.
That's going to be in.
They're going to kick it up and good.
So your score, 29 seconds in the first half. Early County 36.
36-0, Early County up.
I wonder about this scoreboard operator over there.
Yeah, our scoreboard operator on our side is a little more with it.
Oh, on top of it.
Even got a great job, Ethan, in the comments over here.
Oh, yeah. There couldn't be enough great jobs for him in those comments.
Ethan's killing it.
As usual.
Look at him. He doesn't even know he's getting a great job over there. He's just doing his
zoned
job. Locked in.
That's what a hard worker looks like.
Locked in. See what we got. They're going to have to kick this from their own 25-yard line, meaning that that's going to put our returners, the back line of Dontrell and Trevez, they're coming on up to their own 30-yard line, so they've got plenty of reason to think that this could be an exciting kickoff return here. Kicking from the 25, he'll run up to it, puts a boot into it. They're going to let it bounce, and it just falls down, and they'll pick it up. Trevez picks it up, gets it to the 50-yard line. You've got 26.9 seconds left.
If we play this
I
right,
think we've got a timeout left.
I mean, they did help us a little bit on that kick there.
Yeah. Now, I also think it may have been by design to not let it get to our return man, because not much distance, or at least not your usual distance to the end zone, much shorter track.
I don't know that that's a strategy I think I would have rode with there.
Yeah. Please stick around for halftime. We'll take a little bit of a break, try out that food truck they mentioned, and then we'll have a special interview with Josh and Ethan.
And we'll be coming back in probably around 5 minutes into halftime there, give or take a little bit.
Going to snap the ball, try to throw it downfield, but they're going to wrap Landon up in the backfield at the 40-yard line. Looked like there could have been a flag of some sort on that. Had him about the headgear.
That hasn't seemed to stop them this far.
Nothing called. Very frustrating for the Greene County sideline. And that's just going to run time off the clock. We'll go to halftime. The halftime score, 36-0 Early County. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. Check with us. We'll be back.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry we took a little long. We had some issues. We'll mention them to anybody that asks after the show. But I got our student producer with us here, Ethan. Is there anything you want to cover over here real quick?
I've got a couple main things I want to cover. So, I appreciate every single person in my family who came and like listened to this. For this, like just how long you've had to listen to get here. I appreciate it. Let's see.
Let's start off with this too, though. How long have you been on the crew with us here?
I'd say since practically the start of my freshman year.
And so you've been. Tell these folks a little bit about you. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Athens, but I moved out to Greensboro about 3 years ago now, I believe. And I love how small the community is. I love how connected it feels, and I love that I get to do things like this.
And we love you for it. Is there anything to you? I know you've been to most of these games with us this season, and huge shout out to that. We definitely couldn't have done it without you. What's been one of your favorite memories that you go to whenever you think about the Roar FM, Game Day Radio, or just the production crew in general?
Well, I always love the rides out, like in the car. That's always a fun time. But if I had to say one specific one, it would be the Twigs game when it was raining incredibly hard and the game got postponed. But during that, I got to really talk to and interact with Brad and Kurt. And it was just an amazing time. That's how I really got to know them. And ever since then, I feel like it's just been a great time being here and, during the radio show.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That night, we ended up winning that rescheduled game, by the way. But that night, y'all were definitely locked in there for longer than you would have liked to have been. What's been challenging about this year for you, though?
Well,
everybody hears the good all the time, but what's been some of the rougher patches for you?
I would say two of the main things are the fact that when something goes wrong and I don't know how to fix it, I kind of get flustered and I feel like I make more mistakes. And then another thing is how I love all of our crewmates. They're all fantastic. All of the camera crew great. But some of them get confused and, have issues with certain things. And then I have to run around trying to help them.
And I'm sure they appreciate it as much as I do. It helped me out having somebody else beside me that's in the trenches with me, It's not necessarily as easy as everybody thinks, but having Ethan there, he definitely makes it look easy, and we appreciate him for it. It looks like we're coming to a close, though. I do want to go ahead and ask you, is there anybody at home you want to shout out?
Well, got to shout out my mom.
Yes,
Joe,
you do. Love you.
Nevea, Grandma, my uncle, my aunt, and my cousins, all of them. Thank you guys for listening in. I really appreciate this. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you.
I also wanted to add thank you for sharing Ethan with us. We've loved having him here this year. We know that we've had some hourly nights coming back, but tonight we'll probably be back in green around 4 o'clock, so get the darts ready. We'll be there. But other than that, anything else you want to say to the viewers out there?
Well, just have a great night. Be interactive with your community, and like and subscribe.
Go Tigers.
Oh, and go Tigers.
You got to give them more than that.
Well, go Tigers.
Come on, one more. Get deep. Say it with the chest, Ethan.
Okay. Go Tigers.
There we go. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right. Great halftime interview with Josh and Ethan there. Great to hear Ethan's perspective. We've been glad to have him. Needed him all season. He's come through for us. Him and the rest of the Tiger production crew were set to kick off this second half. The Tigers will kick off from left to right, or at least our left to right here on the visitor side.
And real quick, just to show the people at home that this isn't necessarily easy for us on most nights, we went through that whole interview
That was
one
take
time.
2.
Yeah, that was take 2. The first interview never made it. Simple button press. 2 producers, 2 IT intern, and an IT tech specialist couldn't figure it out.
All it took was the old announcer to come in and
Yep.
say, "Hey boys, I don't think it's on," but
Love the change of roles tonight.
they'll kick it off. Number 14 for Early County is going to take it at the 20, and he's going to get up to about the 35-yard line.
Apologize for that. Bumped my mic there, guys. We got some hands-on body action going down.
The Kalen Beatty, the returner for Early County on that. Had to make a little wardrobe change in the middle of it. It's temperature's dropping. Had to throw the jogging pants on, and
It's definitely getting there.
also was just a little bit of time to prepare for the drive home. Getting in the 4-hour drive gear.
If you can find anything that will prepare you for that, please share
Yeah.
it with the class.
Also did a little scouting on the food truck over here.
What we got?
I saw on Facebook. I wasn't able to get it. There's a packed crowd over there as Early County gets set to run play. They're gonna inside handoff here. He's gonna get 4 yards, and we'll tackle him and bring up 2nd and 6 for Early County. I couldn't get over to the menu, so I had to pull them up on Facebook before I came up here. They had oxtail on the menu.
Looks like we'll be going back.
Bacon burgers, cheeseburgers. We may have to let Ethan abandon his post, and we'll just send him with some money, and we'll just send him over there burgers for all or something. We'll see. We'll see how
I
it
think
goes.
that's definitely the move, guys. If you hear some munching, just ignore it. No, you didn't.
Well, I'll try to call it in between bites. 2nd and 6. They go under center. Hands it off inside. No, he's gonna pull it out of his belly and run around the right side. It's gonna be a gain of 5. They're gonna make it 3rd and 1, so they give him 6 on that. Unlike most teams you see in high school, or at least we've seen, Early County does like to go huddle up. They break the huddle here, go under center again. They're in the triple option, wing T formation. And they give it up the middle to the H-back. He's going to, or the fullback rather, and he'll get up for a first down and about 5 yards past it. He's going to be at the Greene County 48.
And that whole offensive line.
You know, that whole time, just to show where I really belong in this production career, I was looking at that and I was like, 51, 52, and then I remembered.
It'll get you. I've done it plenty of
You know,
times,
count it.
especially that first game, and I was kicking myself for it, and I had to remember I don't do this for a living.
Yeah, counting is extremely hard when there's 2 panes of glass, 2 microphones, 3 computer screens, and a game in front of you.
And your brain trying to tell you to do it fast, and it only makes it worse. They're going to drop back and throw.
Throw it deep.
He's got a guy, and
He's
he's
got it.
dropped it right in the basket.
And that's-
Touchdown Early County. He caught it at the 20. The nearest man was about 5 yards behind him, and he jogged into the end zone. So that's going to make it, I believe, 42
That would be correct. 42-0. And as usual, Ethan on the ball,
Ethan's
on
on it.
top of it.
You guys know at home before the people in the stands know.
Oh, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
You're getting this minutes in advance. It's breaking news.
Early County 42, Greene County 0, pending the PAT.
Now they let the crowd know. Run a man on late for the point after touchdown.
Orlando Hernandez on to kick the extra point.
They kick, and it's good. It'll be 43-0.
He remains perfect on the night. Also a great job by Michael Perry.
Yeah, the flags are getting a little further apart every time they run them down.
Yeah, that
Or our eats, or cats, as they would like us to say, are very slowly turning
not
into
keeping
CX.
up with the whole crew over here. See it, the Tiger Band taking their break here at the start of the third quarter. Great halftime performance. I did hear the Early County band throwing out some Beyonce for all those Beyonce fans out there.
All those single ladies.
Great drive on the offense. Now Hernandez will kick off to the Tigers.
Early County getting set to kick off after the touchdown.
For a few minutes.
Started out, number 5 was kicking for him. Tallest man on the field by far, but they've now switched to number 44 after he made that extra point earlier, and he kicks it to Dontrell at the 25-yard line. Dontrell breaking a tackle, and he's got room. Gonna get tackled at the 45-yard line. Looked like they needed to cut it.
Almost.
It's long.
I'll definitely take this over that anyway,
Yeah.
but it's certainly a filling to be back on grass.
Yeah, Coach Williams said that they have not been on it for a while because they've had a set of away games, and they've kind of replanted some new grass here and let it grow, and they've watered it and whatnot. But,
Well, I'm glad they're giving us the opportunity to really dig some holes in it.
yeah, we'll take the snap. Landon's going to look towards Malik Miller, overthrows him a bit.
Second down and 10.
I'm thinking maybe bacon cheeseburger over there at the food truck.
Bacon cheeseburger doesn't sound bad.
I don't necessarily need fries or anything, just the burger, and that'll send me on my way.
I think I'm gonna take a stab at those oxtail tonight.
Okay. You might want to have a backup because it did sound like those go fast.
Don't worry, the backup's definitely the bacon cheeseburger.
Okay. They're going to hand it off to Travis. He's going to get 2 yards on second down, bringing up 3rd and 8.
Third down and 8 for the Bobcat defense. 9-10 to play in the third.
While we're in a little bit of a lull, I wanted to just shout out somebody, and they know who they are, who had very little faith in me being able to keep us on air tonight, if you get what I mean. I just wanted you to know, we have Ethan here, and Ethan has agreed to punch me in the shoulder and or throat if he thinks that we are going into territory that will get us off the air.
Okay.
So I just want that person to know that.
Shotgun snap to Landon Garrison, who's got down trail down the middle. He's going to
make
get
it all the
to
way.
where did he? Oh, and the ball comes out, but they'll say he's down. He got to the 20-yard line on a great pass, little slant route down the middle. Dontrell had a step on his man, and Landon put it right where it needed to be.
That he did. Now, we just touched on the grass, but one thing I wanted to add, very difficult to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should have borrowed Kurt's binoculars for tonight or not, but
You're also looking through, could have used a little Windex.
yeah, I think that mine has a few extra lines compared to yours, but
Mine is open.
you needed the open window more. Let's just call it what it is.
Shotgun formation, low snap. Landon's going to pick it up, try to fall on it. They're not going to call him down, and he's going to pick up the ball, run down the left side with it, right in front of the officials. Let's hope they conversate. Someone says he was down, but it does not look like they're going to do that.
Yeah, that's a very odd situation when you just let everybody play hot potato.
Coach Robinson pleading with the official to change his mind. The officials in the crowd letting him know that they had it another way.
And you saying that, I'm not sure that that's not where they got these.
I will say that I met the officials earlier. I just thought they worked here, and I was trying to get where I needed to go, and they said that we're doing the same thing, bud. We just got here. Fumble again on a carry by Early County, but he fumbles it out of bounds. So they'll maintain possession and a first down.
Thought you were going to let us all know how they handed you the keys to the facility
No.
when you talked to them.
Now, I did talk to their athletic director, and he said just pull up where you want. Y'all are kind of on that side.
And,
He didn't know.
we listened.
We did kind of own the booth, but we do have a crowd with us here. As much as you can have a crowd in a 4-hour drive, we've got it.
Yes, wholeheartedly agree with that. Always love to see that too. It's something we never fail to have in Green, the support for our sports.
Early County's going to run it again up the middle. Going to get past the 50, gain of 5. Check that gain of 6. He'll have 4 remaining to get a first down on second down.
5 on the play. Second down and 5 at the Greene County 48-yard line.
If you've been with us all season, we appreciate it. Glad to bring you Tiger football on the inaugural season of Game Day Radio. Tiger Productions.
The Roar.
The Roar FM. They'll snap it, hand it off up the middle.
Oh,
And they're
looks
going
like
to
we
say
recovered
fumble. We pick it up and run the other way. I think he might have just took that away from him.
that. Honestly,
Trying to see who has the ball. Let's see who comes out of it. They're giving them the ball.
35 maybe.
Carried the ball back into Greene County territory. It'll be first and 10, Greene County.
They're not saying who it was, but person I see coming out of there is Quez Hull, so I'm going to give Quez credit with a fumble recovery. Quez taking the ball and as a running back himself, getting some yards after the fumble recovery. I'm going to watch the replay here and see if I can pick up on what happened.
Stan's not helping us tonight.
He goes into the pile, and Quez comes out with the ball and goes the other way. Great play by the Tiger defense there. Landon comes out onto the field. Empty backfield. Takes the snap, looks left. Rolls to his right. Points his man downfield. He'll throw it up towards Khalil. On the ground, but there is a flag. A little bit of hand fighting. Let's see if we get a call here. Pass interference, but let's see if they call it in our favor. Pass interference is the call, but they didn't point. Let's get the White Hats call. Pass interference on the defense.
You know, I was biting my tongue on that one.
You just hold your breath until they say what it is, because maybe this is me, but I feel like when you're watching, and maybe this is because it's on TV and you can see everything, but it's like, oh, they're going to call this, and then they call that. Here, they call something, and you're like, let's see what they said.
Yeah, I mean, you got it pegged right there.
But with that penalty, by far our best field position of the night.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely take it. I'm not complaining about this one. I will continue to complain about all the other calls, though.
On the 20-yard line. Takes it, gives it to Trebez with a lot of room. Trebez fighting. Think that'll be enough for a Greene County first down. It will.
Oh, certainly will.
Tiger offense moving down the field with that quick turnover caused by the Tiger defense.
First and 10, Greene County. First and goal.
Landon takes the snap. He gives it to Trebez inside. There's a flag on the far side.
Flag on the play.
Seems they're taking turns throwing their flags right now.
And it's going to be
Against the offense.
illegal formation on the Tigers. They keep saying false start, but I don't, and I could be very wrong and don't know. I don't think they let you snap the ball on false starts, and continue the play.
15-yard line. Replay first down on first and goal for the Greene County Tigers.
First and 15 after that penalty. A bit of a high snap, but they get it to Trebez anyways. I think he could get back to the line and fall. Everything a bit discombobulated after that high snap. We might have sent Ethan into the lion's
sent him into
den
the realm
over there.
of unknown right
I don't even see him over there in line.
now. He does look like he's trying to reach me, but good luck, as I discovered when I got here.
Yeah. If your order's holding this up, I'll never forgive you.
Don't worry, my order was not there. We're on
Okay.
the backup mode.
Okay. They'll take it, hand it off to Trevez up the middle. Going out of the Wild Tiger. Had Dontrell at quarterback for that one. Getting inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line are the Tigers. 3rd and goal. Dontrell's going to take the snap, roll to his left. He's got a host of blockers fighting towards the end zone. Got to be on about they're inside the 5 now.
For sure, yeah. It's kind of hard to see. There's a lot of bodies in the way
Yeah.
over there.
Bodies on that side, tin roof on this side in the way.
Hey, as long as they're not on this left side and I'm looking at I-beam, I can take it.
We battle on, though. Dontrell in the shotgun, takes the snap, goes left, cuts back up the middle. I don't think he's
Just
in.
short.
They're pushing him back, and they don't get in. Looking at that far line, Judge, it's going to be about 5 yards short of the end zone. Defense comes onto the field, and they've got Early County pinned deep. Got to look out for that toss around to the right side. I don't even know if it's a toss or more of a pop pass, handoff, reverse, whatever. They send a man in motion from the left. He runs around to the right, and they've burned us a few times on that tonight. If you're looking for it, though, you might can hit him in the backfield before he gets ahead of steam going, and there's not a lot of room to play with behind him. They're going to just hand it off inside, and they've got a lot of room there as well. That's a big boy running the ball. He's to the 40, up to the 50, and he's out of bounds. Where do they mark him out? Just short of the 50 at the 49-yard line.
You gotta love the effort on that, though, because we saw a few plays like that in the first that went all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, we were tugging at him, but that was no small high school student running the ball.
No. I'm pretty sure that the birth certificate came with a $10 bill on that one.
I started talking about food, and my mom's asking, did I eat before the game? You get older, but your mom still checks if you ate if they find out you might be hungry. Inside handoff. They're going to get about 4 on that. It looks like they put a backup quarterback in, or they did for that play anyways.
Well, Brad, the people want to know, did you eat before the game?
I did. I ate that turkey sandwich you gave me.
Oh, I did give you a turkey
Yeah,
sandwich, didn't I?
you gave me that turkey
Completely
sandwich
forgot
from
about
Buc-ee's. Gchs on the scene in here.
That's never a good sign. He's supposed to be on the iPad.
Okay. He's not afraid to hand it off, though. He tried to hand it to me mid-show last time, and I told him I was a little bit occupied.
Just a little bit. Yeah. I'm very glad we got our on-air sign in the window today.
Yeah.
Pointed at it probably 20 times tonight.
Yeah, people know.
Don't care. Those are two different things.
They'll give it again to big number 24, and I think they're going to call a face mask because I saw a face mask from here.
That was a really nice throw.
Yeah. I've heard officials talk about, when you throw the flag, you're trying to throw it at what happened. Had one guy told me he threw a flag for holding and threw it right in the face mask of the guy holding, and so he knew it was him. It stuck in his face mask, but
It might have been that guy. I mean, I just watched him throw a 20-yard rocket on the
those
flag.
back judges back here, they got to put an arm into it. They are going to call a 15-yard face mask penalty on the Tigers.
The ball is spotted at the 33-yard line.
Ball's at the 33.
2:55 to play in the third quarter. Michael Berry at quarterback.
They're going to snap it, does Early County, and roll out to the left. It's incomplete pass.
Berry pass incomplete.
Jordan Knox in coverage. Excuse me, not Jordan Knox. It's RJ over there in coverage.
Peeking on
Ryan West.
It'll be second down and 10.
Ethan is still in line. Got to give him respect for that.
Yeah.
We're in weird territory up here where I know the audience can't hear us, but every time I breathe,
Yeah.
we can hear ourselves.
Yeah. They'll take it, hand it off again off the right side. They've got backups in. They're trying to run down the clock. It's 2:25 left to go in this third quarter.
To the 28. Third down and 5.
Letting time tick away. They got an eye on the play clock over there. Still 13 seconds left on it as we get under 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
I'm glad you broke that silence. It was getting eerie in here again.
Yeah. They'll fake the handoff. 13 keeps the ball. Let me get a name on him. He's still running. He fumbles the ball as he goes for the end zone, and I think we're going to jump on it.
Hobbs, we need all the stops tonight.
Tigers take over at the 20. 1:39 in the third. Landon takes a snap. Honestly, a good one-handed snag by him out to the right. Hands it to Trevez. Gets about 6 yards on that. I'll give him 7, making it 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3 for the Tigers.
Time ticking, 1:07. Snap. Handoff to Trevez. Wrestles for a few extra yards on that.
Got
It's going to be,
out of it.
yeah, got him about a yard short of that first down marker on third down. I talked to Coach Robinson. He said in this last game, feel like you got to go with Trevez. I mean, not everybody has a Trevez Gibson in the backfield, and you got to go out letting him take the ball.
I feel like that's one of those things where if that's how you die, then you died happy.
You went out with what you had.
Exactly.
They'll
and
take it, snap it, hand it to him again here up the middle. And he's going to break it, cut a few times, and get a first down, getting well past the first down marker to the 42-yard line, 41-yard line.
And as he proves us right there, showing he's all we got, but sometimes that's enough.
And I think that's going to be enough for the third quarter as it'll end here. Josh, since Ethan's over at the concession stand, you think you can send us to break here, and we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Early County 43,
They were giving shout outs as we come back from break. They were giving shout outs to the cheerleaders over there, and then they gave a shout out to the mascot. Said he might be sweating under there. I don't think he is tonight, though.
I sincerely doubt that.
I don't. There he is over there.
Yeah, he looks comfy to me.
Just trying to slide out of frame, it seems like. Back, takes the snap, does Landon looking to throw deep. Evades a would-be sack. Throws deep down the field to Dontrell, who's going to drop it at the 10-yard line. There's flags, 2 flags on the play. I think they're going to call pass interference. And in all honesty, I think they're about to bail Dontrell out because he had every opportunity to catch that.
I have to agree with that one. I watched as their players kind of looked at the ref with a little disagreement, and I kind of understood that one.
I think that's it's 43-0 in the fourth quarter.
Let's just throw a dog a bone.
Yeah.
Pass interference is the call.
Might be a little late though. So they'll mark off the penalty yardage. Look at here. Here comes Ethan.
Ethan walking up these steps looking just like a superhero.
Just because of copyright infringement, we won't play Here Comes My Hero, but just know.
And the prodigal son has returned. What you got here?
Drop back to throw does Landon. He throws it out to the side to Malik. Dragging a man with him past the 45, getting to the 41-yard line.
Guys, this is a little unconventional, but I'm just going to look at Ethan and ask him a question here. Can you just hand us whose food is whose? I mean, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Okay, well.
11 minutes
Which one?
playing the ball game.
Ethan's going to figure this out for us.
Y'all you hand me a sandwich, I'll eat it.
You
in a
hand
little
me
bit.
the other food, Ethan. It will get eaten.
Hand off to Trevez. Gets past the 40, the 39-yard line. Thank you, sir. See what we're looking at here. A little French fry action.
I think Ethan's trying to rob me over here, guys. He's holding me hostage.
Try not to eat in the mic, but it is solid. Landon looking deep down the side to Dontrell in the end zone, hand fighting. And it's going to be incomplete. The ball popped up in the air. They tried to intercept it, but they ran out of room over there. The ball falls out of bounds, or he catches it, but he's out of bounds. Somebody send me a Venmo request or whatever for this food, or cash out, whichever one we need to do.
I got a better one. If the audience wants to send in
No,
Venmo or cash out.
we're not asking them to pay for the dinner. Can't do it. They'll go Dontrell, Wild Tiger, and we might have one of those everyone but the center false starts here.
False start against the offense. We had 5-yard penalty.
Fries are pretty solid over here,
Yeah,
bro.
they are good. I think I'm going to let mine just hang over here for the rest of the time and break this bad boy open on the way home. Just really get into it.
I think you may be a better man than me.
Yeah, I'm trying. Go Dontrell. They're going to run it around to Trevez and give it to him. Well, gets about half
Great job by those.
way to a first down marker, but it will be a turnover on downs. Early County's got the ball on their own 39-yard line. They'll huddle up. 8:33 left to go in the game. They got one about Kurt's size out here now at receiver.
Shout out to Kurt.
We say that lovingly. They'll snap the ball. He's running around in the backfield, and we stack him up.
Michael Berry on the carry.
Let me get a name for our man, number 41, out here at
Oh, yeah,
receiver.
that was working out for us earlier.
Jordan Fountain promptly leaves after I mention him.
I'm telling you, the curse is real.
They'll send him to the sideline. Quarterback Michael Perry comes in with the plate. Josh, don't get into the songs too much because the whole entire box does move when someone.
You know,
moves
I
in here.
noticed that. That's why I kind of slowed down the movement here.
They'll run it off the left tackle, and we'll tackle him right at the line. Be 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats. 7 minutes left in the game. Again, if you've been with us all season or really at all this season, we appreciate you. Glad to have you with us. If you haven't already subscribed and this is your first time with us, please subscribe. It helps us out.
Way more than you know.
Doesn't cost you anything. They'll hand it off, fake the handoff, excuse me, run it around the left side. Not getting much, not getting a first down. He'll be about 5 yards short of it. Bringing up 4th. Haven't seen them punt all night. Will they do it here? Part of me thinks you might as well keep running it here, run some time off the clock. 21 seconds still left on that play clock. Got to think that they're telling the quarterback, wait till a certain point before we start snapping the ball because we need to take as much time off this clock as we can. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Under 6 minutes to go. They snap it, and we'll grab them on an end around, and they're not going to get a first down. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Few people are writing love letters.
Yeah, they're mixing it up a little bit out there. Frustrating if you're a Greene County player because it looks like your season is coming to an end. If you're a senior, you don't have many more times like this to suit up with your hometown crew. So you can't have little bouts of frustration out there.
Oh, for sure.
And if you're on the winning side, you're probably not necessarily being the nicest you can be either. You're
I
probably
wouldn't
letting them
imagine
know
so.
about it.
I would imagine that there's a lot of frustration. You know, a lot of people really wanted to see the school board in a better position than it is right now coming into this game. But you can still rest your hats high knowing that y'all made it. Not a lot of teams did. You were one of them. Be proud of that. And it's been an honor for us to be up here through the season with them.
Tigers making the playoffs in the first 30 left. Greene County with the ball. Shotgun snap to Landon, who hands it off to Trevez. Trevez in his senior year, getting all the carries he can get here in his last game.
Number 30, Christopher George. Number 21, Mari Salter, both in on the tackle. 4 minutes to play in the ball game. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers.
2nd and 5. Under 4 minutes left to go in the game. They snap it, give it to Trevez. He fakes it to Trevez, and Landon runs around, puts a spin move on. Landon also rolled off of a guy there.
markers.
Tigers,
And
3:20 to play.
definitely a little nicer to look at.
Those are kind of cool.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Handoff to Gibson. He takes it.
Trevez takes a handoff, and he does get into the end zone over on the right side.
Green County.
Put some points on the board for the Tigers over there, Ethan.
We love to see that tonight.
So make it 43-6 Greene County. Alfredo out to attempt the extra point.
And again, you're getting the breaking scoop on that literal minutes before the in-person crowd here.
Early County trying to run some people off the field. They get them off. Snap, hold, and kick by Alfredo.
And extra point's going to be
No good, they
no
say.
good.
It is no good.
I'm going to say it looked good for me.
Yeah, I was agreeing with that.
And I thought they missed one earlier in the game over here. The first one that they kicked over here, but they said good, and that's what matters, I guess.
I was gearing up to go ahead with that. It's good, and it never came.
So 43-6. .217 left to go. Alfredo set to kick off. Gets it teed up at the 40. Tries to pop it up in the air, and we got a whistle right at the
And we got some
kick.
slap.
Like we said, it's going to get a little chippy here at the end. We got one flag. I think I might have seen another, not after the play, but as soon as the ball was kicked. Gonna say we may have been offsides on that.
Very quickly, they brought a new issue to attention.
Uh-huh. You don't think they locked us in over here, do you? Is that what you're about to say? You think they locked the gate over there? You just looked in the direction of how we got to get out of here. I'm hoping you're not telling me you think.
It wouldn't be the first time somebody in the Aurora FM.
Well, I've already
jumped.
jumped one fence this year. Shout out Miller Grove. I don't think I can jump it in that car though.
Well, we'll never know until we try.
Someone just went out. We're good. Alfredo set to try to kick it off now, just 5 yards behind where we were. See if he can pop it up again. It was a good kick. He'll just squib it right down the middle on the ground. They'll pick it up and fall on it at the 25. What was your issue you just realized?
Oh, the little squabble we had going on right after that offside.
Yeah. Couple of those going on.
Yeah, and it's been kind of a consistent theme tonight.
We chose the winner of the outside Carroll. I don't know who won.
Early County has the ball at the 25-yard line. 1:27 to go. Clock's running. They'll snap it and run around the left side. Not real sure how the clock was running before they snapped the ball, but it was.
It definitely was.
In a 43-6 game, we're not terribly torn up about it, but it was indeed going before it needed to be going.
Well, as we wrap up we're hitting the final minute of game time here. I just wanted to give us a shout out to everybody that's followed us along this year. It's been a journey to say the least, but it's meant a lot to all of us to have the support that we've had over the weeks we've been doing this, and couldn't ask for a better crew than we have with Ethan as our producer and having Brad and Kurt up here. We love those guys. We even appreciate Ingram for filling in for us. Huge shout out to that. So just thank you to everybody that's been a part of this journey. We hope that you guys will join us again, and pretty soon we're going to have somebody else have some words in here. So, Ethan, hop on in.
They'll take a knee and run out the clock. Ethan, what do you got here before I send us on?
I just wanted to say, just like how Josh just did, a quick thank you to everybody. But I also wanted to thank you, Josh, and Kurt for all giving me this opportunity to be here on these game nights. I really appreciate it. And really thank you, Josh, for you're the person who drives me up here every game, so I really appreciate it.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Love you, bud.
And with that, that's going to send us to the horn. Ethan, we appreciate all you do. Josh, we tell you all the time how much we appreciate it. Thank you all for listening. This is only the beginning here at Game Day Radio. We hope to bring you, obviously, next football season, but some other sports along the way. So stay with us. Stay tuned into the channel. Thank you all for listening. It has been not what we hoped this year or necessarily tonight, but there's brighter future on the horizon. Thank you all for listening. And with that, we say, go Tigers. See you